Hello everybody, today I'm talking to you about homeowners insurance rates. We've seen a pretty dramatic increase in homeowners insurance rates across the country in the last 3 to 5 years, and so today I'm talking to you about which states have the highest rates, which states have the best rates, and which ones are expecting the biggest increases over the next year or two. So the reason I'm doing the video today is over the last 3 years from 2021 to what is projected to happen at the end of 2024, there has been a pretty drastic increase in homeowners insurance rates of about 27%. So why is this happening? A lot of the analysts and forecasters are blaming it, of course, on climate change because they like to blame everything on climate change. But of course, there's more to it than that. First of all, weather, is cyclical. We'll have some years that have more rain or more hurricanes than others. 2024 is expected to be a very high hurricane year. They are predicting about 14 hurricanes in this season. So that is probably why they're expecting at the end of this year to have more hikes in insurance rates. But also it seems like a lot of people are moving to the flood-prone areas of the country, fire-prone areas of the country, just because they're a little more, the East Coast, for instance, very beautiful if you could get a house on the coast, and then some of the areas are in the more wooded, forested areas, which have higher risk of fire insurance. So it seems like there's a bit of migration into these areas that will make the insurance premium rise. The other thing that we can't deny is inflation is going to have a big role here. Inflation overall has been very high the last few years, and why not have homeowners insurance rates also be part of inflation? Also, property values have gone up, and so in cases where you have to lose the entire house, the settlement is going to be higher, and also if there are repairs or fixes, costs of labor, costs of construction materials have gone up. So all of those things are what's happening, and that's why some of these rates are going up, but some states are much worse than others. So let me show you a chart of some of the areas that have the highest insurance rates in the country. First of all, Florida is pretty high. We have Louisiana in second place, Oklahoma, Texas, Mississippi, Colorado, Nebraska, Alabama, Kansas, and Arkansas. Now, some of these make sense. Florida, right? Hurricane-prone area. Louisiana, again, on the coastline. Oklahoma, I'm not sure why that would be. Texas, again, a coastal city. Mississippi, Colorado, possibly because of what we were talking about with the fire-prone areas. But those are the areas that are the highest in the country. Now, let me show you the ones with the lowest insurance rates. Oddly enough, Hawaii has a very low insurance rate. Hawaii, New Hampshire, Vermont, Washington, D.C., and Delaware. So I thought that was very interesting. Now, if we're going to look in areas where they're projected to have the highest rises in homeowners insurance, Louisiana is the highest, expected to have increase of 23%. Maine also up there, Michigan, Utah, Montana, South Carolina, North Carolina, Illinois, Connecticut, and Nevada. So interesting that those states are on the list. So let me give you a little bit of some detail on the projections. Now, again, I am using like 3 sources, so some of the states will be ranked a little bit differently, but they are expecting Louisiana to have a 23% increase by the end of 2024, which would be an annual rate of about $7,800 annually to insure your home. Maine predicted to go up 19%, Michigan 14%, Utah 13%, Montana 12%, South Carolina 11%, North Carolina 10%. So you can see the East Coast very high. Illinois up there at 10%, Connecticut 9%, Nevada 9%. So those states are projected to still have continuously rising homeowners insurance rates. So if you'd like to break out the cities that have the highest insurance rates in the country, the top 6 of them are in Florida. Hialeah, Florida, I may have sent that wrong. Miami, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie have the highest rates in the country. And then we're going to go to Kenner, Louisiana, New Orleans, Bolton, Louisiana, 7 and 8, and Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and Thibodaux, Louisiana. So the top 10 ranked cities in the country are all in Florida, Louisiana, and Mississippi. So if you're thinking of moving to these areas, that is something to consider. Now, I live in Arizona. Arizona is probably on the lower side, but not on the bottom 10 states for homeowners insurance, and we are seeing from my source here a annual premium of about $1,988, and that is well below the national average, but still quite high for a homeowners insurance premium. So if you're considering moving to Arizona, I could hook you up with an insurance broker and you could shop around and find the best rate for the home that you are interested in purchasing. So that's it for today. The channel is Living in Northern Arizona, where I'll teach you everything there is to know about living in the northern half of the state. My name is Dawn Dickinson. I am a realtor in Arizona. So if you ever have a question about buying or selling a home, please feel free to contact me. My information is always in the description below, and you can give me a call, text, email. I will get back to you. If you like the video, please do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. I post videos every single week, and I hope to see you back here next week.